Hi, this is Todd here, all things archery and shooting, and we're doing part 2 of my video of the review of this 1969 vintage Bear Grizzly bow. This is a 57-pound bow, and my drawing of 29.5 inches. Got this bow from eBay, paid $104 for it. It's a 56-inch bow overall, and it's rated for 53 pounds at 28 inches. At my draw length of 29.5, I'm pulling 57 pounds. We're going to be shooting these arrows here, which are 570 grains, which are 10 grains per pound of draw weight, across this chronograph to see how fast it shoots. And then we're going to do an accuracy test on the bow and reliability test, see how it shoots and how quiet it is and how accurate it is to shoot, how easy it is to shoot. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the chronograph's ready. Got the 570 grain arrow. We're going to put 6 arrows across this bow. The chronograph is 10 foot in front of the target. I'm going to be 10 foot behind the chronograph. Let's see what we can do. First arrow of 6. $170. Second arrow. $174. Third arrow, $171. Okay, fourth arrow, $163. Fifth arrow, $163. All right, sixth and final arrow, $159. Okay, we're running about 160 feet per second roughly. Let's get this out of the way and check the accuracy now. Okay, the bow is running about 165 feet per second for a 570 grain shaft. That's fairly respectable. We're going to step back 20 yards and put 3 arrows on this target and 3 arrows on this target. See how accuracy is, okay? Let's see what we can do. We'll shoot this target first. 20 yards. That's not so bad. I got 3 arrows, probably 3.5 inches at 20 yards, all in a line, straight up and down. I noticed that my bow was losing its brace height, so I just unstrung it, put a few more twists in it. That's the problem using them B50 Dacron strings. They stretch pretty easily. So after a little while, I need to leave it strung up for maybe a day or two, let that string stretch, get all of it stretch out of it. But I think that's why I got up and down movement there, because my brace height kept shrinking. By the time I readjusted it, I had probably, I don't know, 4 inches, maybe 5 inches of brace height. Which this bow's designed room between 7 and 8 inches of brace height. So that's probably why I got up and down. But let's try over here now. I got the brace height back where it needs to be at. We'll shoot this target now and see what we can do. Split 3 up. Okay. Seems like the bow you shoot a little to the left. I was aiming for here, so I'm about 1 inch to the left, but maybe 3. I'm in that 3-inch circle there, so it's not too bad. Let's go ahead over to that deer, shoot that deer target now. Okay, this is my Delta McKenzie 3D deer target. We're going to step back 20 yards and put 3 rounds here, see what we can do with that. Okay, I'm going to put 3 arrows right there. Here we go, 20 yards. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, 20 yards. I got 2 in the black, and I got 1 about an inch below the bottom of the black circle, maybe 1.5 inches from the center, so 3 inches total. It's still in a line up and down. Looks like my my brace height here is still shrinking, but it should be at least, but it's not. Let's see how much I need to put in a couple more twists in it, I guess. All right. So I don't like those Dacron strings. They do stretch a lot. It takes a while for them to get a set on them, but that, as you can see how small that brace height is right now, it should be pretty close to the end of my thumb, and it's not. I'll put a couple more twists in it. Let's move over to my 3 for 3 target. I'll shoot 3 arrows on my bobcat, my rabbit, and my bedded deer. 1 arrow in each vital, and see what we can do with it there. Let's move over there now. Okay, I'm going to put 3 arrows on here, and 1 on each target. 1 on my bedded deer, 1 on my bobcat, 1 on my rabbit. See what we can do. 20 yards. Okay. Alrighty. Well, it looks like I've got 1 chin. This is right out in the 8 ring of the rabbit. There's your bullseye, it's just maybe 1 inch away. Bullseye here, right below that kill zone in the 9 area on the bobcat, and I was aiming for here, and I'm sitting right above that on my deer here. Not so bad, I guess. I'll just do some more shooting, and okay, I'm gonna put 3 shots on my deer target down there. See how it shoots. 3 shots coming up. 1. 2. 3. Here's my 20 yards. This is where I was shooting from. This is where I was shooting from, my 20-yard mark. That's my deer down there. Let's walk down and take a look at it. Okay. All right, I got 3 arrows here. 1 at 6 o'clock in the black, 1 at 9 o'clock in the black, and 1 at 12 o'clock, all around the perimeter of the black. Not exactly in the middle, but they're all on the outside edge there. It's still about a 3-inch group at 20 yards. So, not so bad, I guess. Let's head inside, get out of this humidity, and we'll sit down and talk about my final thoughts on this bow and what I think about it, okay? Like I said, that little sprawling right there on each side of the limb, it doesn't affect the way the bow shoots. It still shoots fine, no problem. So like I said, all that is when Bear did his Bear glass, there are little like round tubes of fiberglass that are rolled in there. And that's just a couple of the round tubes breaking loose from the glue. It's not going to hurt nothing. The bow is still just as strong, okay? It's just cosmetic, it's not structural. So, but the bow shoots fairly well. It is kind of loud. It's got a little thump to it when you shoot it. I mean, a lot more recoil than most other bows, even more recoil than that Kodiak Magnum I just got through doing a review on. But I think that can be fixed with some string silencers and some recurve silencers on the limbs here. But otherwise, the bow shot fine. It's not the fastest bow in the world, about 165 feet per second. Let's get inside, get out of this humidity, and we'll sit down, get a cold drink, and talk some more about it.